this video, we're integrating x ln x dx. And because this doesn't follow our normal integration rules, we can't just break it apart and take the integral easily or do u substitution. We're going to have to do something called integration by parts. And so this can be kind of tricky sometimes. And so over on the left side over here, I've written, these are the 5 rules that we look for when we're separating as we integrate by parts. So first, in order to pick our u, because we're going to separate this statement into u's and v's. So first we have u equals, and we're picking between x and ln x. These are our 2 parts of our statement. And so because we have a logarithm included in the statement as ln of x, so this is our log, and we also have an algebraic term, our x, l, we have to pick between these 2 to put u. And so because logarithm comes first, we're going to pick ln of x. And so the ln of x equals u. And so we're going to also need to take the derivative of u in order to do integration by parts correctly. So du equals 1 over x dx. And now our x is going to stand for our other term. So v, well actually dv, equals the integral at x dx. And if we take the integral of this term, which is much simpler than this one, we get v equals x squared over 2. And from there we can solve our equation much easier. And so when you're integrating by parts, you use the equation see how I'm going to write this. It's u dv, so it's u times the derivative of v equals u times v minus the integral of v times the derivative of u. And I know these look pretty tricky, they look similar, so I'm going to try to make my u's and v's as different looking as possible. And so from here, we're plugging, we have our u, we have our v, we have our v again, these are the same term, and then we also have our du. So I'm going to plug all this in and we're going to see where we get. So we have, I'm just bringing this down here, the natural log of x times x squared over 2 minus the integral of x squared over 2 times 1 over x dx. And from there we're just simplifying this statement and making it into something we can work with. So we're just keeping the natural log of x, x squared over 2 minus, and because we can take out 1/2 as our coefficient, we're going to say minus 1/2 the integral of x squared over x dx. And this can be simplified further to just x. And from there, we just take the integral and we'll have our answer, our final answer. So the natural log of x, x squared over 2, minus 1/2 the integral of x is just x squared over 2 plus c. And just one more time to simplify it further, we have the natural log of x, x squared over 2 minus, we multiply by our denominator, so we have x squared over 4 plus c. And here's your answer right here. Let's see, right there.